Today we're going to unbox Ego. This is Beowulf the Legend from Reiner Knizia. This is a reimagining of that game with some variations in it and a brand new theme with lovely artwork here. So let's crack it open and take a look. I will say I'm a publisher here, so while I'm unboxing, this is the first time I've actually seen these components, so I'm thrilled about it and can't wait for both of us to see them together. So let's take a look. So let's see what's inside. Ego. Ooh, these player boards. I love the artwork on here. You got like the little Star Wars hologrammy looking things. So each of these boards is going to make up a big board. You're going to have 5 of these boards out. You're just going to set them right next to each other, and they're going to kind of be your board. You're going to go from one planet to the next, moving along until you reach Arrival, the end where you kind of finish off the game. So you're going to have 5 of these boards out in front of you, making up your game board for the round. Aside from the main 6 boards, there are also some expansion boards right here that you can also play with as you play the game to add some different variety and to mix things up a little bit. So those are the expansion different planet boards that come right there in the game. We have, I haven't seen this yet, I'm pretty stoked. A little 3D spaceship, and this is going to be basically showing where your ship is currently. So there's that, so you can see it. Just this cute, adorable little spaceship. I'm always so impressed with the level of detail they can have, like all these tiny little things on there. Let's move on to a bag right here that will hold some of the different tokens. Alright, I've pulled most everything out so that we can just look and see what it is. So we have the bag here for a bunch of the tokens. Some of the token will be like tactic tokens. There'll be this little symbol right here that will give you different values of points right there. So you're drawing those from the bag. There's some other like resource type tokens. And there are some offense tokens, and these you want to avoid. And this is basically saying, hey, you have offended the aliens, and that's no good. Another thing that we'll have here is some priority tokens. This is basically saying, it's kind of like an auction type game. When you win an auction, or if you go out first in the auction, you have the lowest priority, and then second, and third, and fourth, and fifth. That just show if you won the auction, or what place you took in the auction. You have, if you win the auction, if you win a certain thing, you get to become the new commander, which means you get to take the one ring to rule them all. One size fits all, which is nice. Just this nice, big, hunky Thanos-style ring. Another thing that we have are these little dividers right here, these pie dividers throughout the game, depending on your player count. You'll need to show how many auction things are available. So in a 4-player game, you'll only have 4 spots available. And in a 3-player game, just 3 spots. And in a 2-player game, you'll just have 2 of the bids or things available to win. So that's what these tokens are for right here. We talked about these tokens, we talked about this. Let's look at some of the cards. We have the power cards right here. So there's the deck of power cards. And those are going to do different things. I'm not going to explain how the game works, but these are power cards right here. So some of the cards in the game. We also have our tactic cards right here, just a whole big deck of those. And those are going to be different symbols right here that are going to be used throughout the game. There's kind of 5 major symbols in the game. Charisma, technology, some things like that. So here's a bunch of these different tactic cards that will be what you're auctioning with. We have some reckoning cards. This is just kind of final scoring. If you've offended the aliens, if you've gotten some of these red tokens right here, you convert those to either points if you have a few of them, or if you have a ton of them, you lose up to 40 points. So you don't want to collect too many of these red tokens. We also have these tokens right here that are kind of a module for the game, so that it plays the game just slightly different, a little bit of variety here for the game. And those are all of the tokens and cards and spaceships in the base game. So that's everything in Ego. And if you're thinking, that's cool that you have all this, but I like my game to be a little more clickety, a little more clackety, we have that. Bam, bam, bam. As a deluxe add-on, you can upgrade all of these little cardboard cutout tokens right here to be nice, thick tokens. And we'll have more pictures and everything of this close-up on the Kickstarter page. So go ahead and check that out. And then here are the offense tokens. Kind of a clearish red token right here. Okay, so that's everything, including the deluxe stuff in the game. Thanks for checking it out.